Once again, I think this is just a matter of a technical fighter in Mike Malott, who over the course of 3 rounds can stay within himself and stay composed to not get caught, versus a Yohan Lainesse that can start off very strong and can put it on you until he doesn't put it on you anymore, until he gets caught and submitted or TKO'd, you know what I mean? So in a matter of this matchup, man, what speaks to you? What do you see when you look at this matchup?
When I look at this matchup, Derek, it is a dog versus some guy, not some guy, excuse me, a dog versus a fighter who knows how to stay at range, stay away from the trouble, and really pick and choose his shots. Now, the dog, we're talking about Mike Malott right here. And then the sneaky, the technical, the at-range fighter, Lainesse, man, because this dude, Lainesse, knows how to stay on his bike, avoid the trouble, cut the angles, and get away out of danger, but then also get back into danger and pick his shots where he can actually hurt you. The thing about Malott, though, man, Malott, however you say his, both of these guys, we need John Anik over here to do some actual pronunciation, because when I was watching the Malott fight, they all messed it up. Either way, besides the point, Malott, we've seen him be willing to push the pace, get in a dangerous situation, and weather the storm and persevere. Now, will Lainesse be able to provide that kind of storm, that flurry, that spike? I don't really see it, man. I see Malott staying on the front foot. I see him being the bully, and I see him working down Lainesse and actually being able to cut off the cage, push him up against the fence, and get him beat up, get the fight won. Do you see it the same way, or how are you feeling about this one?
Yeah, man. I think when you have 2 knockout artists that we have right here in these 2 fighters, the more technical fighter sometimes can definitely prevail when the fight goes longer, right? Now, who's to say one of these guys doesn't just stiff each other in the beginning of the first round or whatever, and then it's just over? All right, nothing you can do there. But as time goes on, those openings are going to appear. And I think Mike Malott, being a more technical fighter, is going to be able to exploit that, little scramble spots. I was just really disheartened because, like, Lainesse, he got the big win against Darian Weeks. That split, controversial again, split decision victory, right? But before that, in that fight against Gabe Green, man, I was just a little disheartened because I was like, man, you was really up. You looked like such a world beater. And then something happened, and then he just didn't. Like, it's almost like a testament to the will within the fight. If things start going not the way that you want it, are you going to immediately start crumbling, or are you going to rise to the occasion? Mike Malott strikes me as the type of fighter who will rise to the occasion. When you look at the last, 3 victories, fighting Mickey Gall is no joke, man. This dude made his whole entire career in the UFC, basically. So starched Mickey Gall, just literally flatlined him, right? Shimon Smotriski got the guillotine choke. Solomon Renfro, who is actually a legitimate fighter right there, rear naked choke in the first round. Knockout win before that. And then his last loss legitimately was to Mean Hakeem Dawodu, man, back in WSOF. So it's like, I don't know, man. I like Mike Malott here. I really think that these are guys that nobody really knows. And of course, you could be the lazy person and be like, let me just look at who's the favorite and let me pick for them. But I think legitimately, as fighters, Mike Malott, I think, has a very, very high ceiling. So I like Mike Malott here. I think in the tale of 2 knockout artists, I'm going to take that plus 175 TKO all day long. But I'm actually a little surprised, man. Why do you think the Lainesse TKO prop is plus 400? This dude could stiff people as well.
He can stiff people, and we saw it in his last fight, man. He was able to stun Darian Winks, man. And then I don't know why, man. It feels like a lot of the hype is going for Malott over here. Maybe it's because he's going to be on that front foot. Maybe it's because he has that chin. He's able to be the dog in the fight. It worries me, though, because the longer this fight goes, the more Malott is willing to engage and bite down on that mouthpiece, where if you're that counter striker like Lainesse, man, you can see those holes open and you can take advantage of it. Either way, though, I'm going Malott, and I'm going with a first-round TKO. We're going to make it a fast, fun night, folks. This might be the fight of the night, but we'll see.
Sheesh, man. And I'll tell you what, if you look on Tap, I was just doing a little quick search on Tapology while you were saying that, man. Lainesse is getting no love, man. They're giving it all Malott. They're saying Mike Malott round 1 with whatever he wants. So I'm like, you better not discount Yohan. You don't do it. Don't do it. Don't overlook this man. That's all I'm saying, because it's going to be a tough, gritty fight.